What's up, y'all? It's your girl D, and welcome back to my channel, Hair by Design. I know it's been a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. This is a fashion color for us today. As you can see, I am going in with my short scarf, Blondie Lightner. This is a 7 developer. Now, some of you are probably like, 7 developers, not really that high, and it's not. However, this short scarf is the truth. I love it, love it, love it. Don't forget your Olaplex. Put that in with all of my lightening services, just because I'm still new at this. I ain't trying to have nobody hair falling out. Listen, if there's any good that I can put back into your hair while I'm doing this process, then that's what I will do. So I'm just mixing and mixing here. You want to get that lightener to a good creamy consistency. Some people like theirs thicker. I don't really like mine that thick. So I have my client / other hairstylist in my salon. This is Tish. Tish has sat in my chair many of times. We've done a lot of things to her hair already, mostly cutting. She has a little undercut there in the back that I maintain most of the time. And in previous consultation with Tish, we've already gone through her hair with a permanent, I think it was like a 1N or 2N of the Paul Mitchell color. She just had some previous color that we had to cover up. She no longer liked it anymore, so we did that a few months ago. So as I'm going through lightening her hair, you guys are going to notice that her ends are not lifting as well, which was to be expected. Like I said, we went through with a permanent color. And it's probably going to take a minute before, it would lift the way we wanted it to. So when we rinse her out, she's going to look like super orange. I think it actually helped, though, with the colors that we were going in with. If, we had decided that it didn't quite work out or it didn't lift enough, our plan was to go in at a later date and try to lift it just a little bit more. But we decided to go ahead and throw that color on there anyway. So I'm going through right now her hair in 1/2 inch or maybe an inch section. I can't really tell. I think it was like 1/2 inch sections. And I'm going in. I started to go in with the brush, y'all, but I just got tired of doing it. And I was just like, her hair is thick. And I was like, it worked better with me just using my hands and rubbing it through. And I'm only going up to about a 1/2 inch from her scalp. For those of you that don't know much about lightening services, the reason why we don't go all the way up to the scalp the first round is because the scalp creates a lot of body heat. Heat activates the lightener, which means that it will process her roots too fast. So we go in about a 1/2 inch from her roots to prevent that from happening. I try to go in and get as close to an even lift as possible, but like I said, we had already done a previous color on her hair, so yeah, that didn't quite work out. So at this point, I'm just continuing to move on through her hair. Still, like I said, in half sections and about a half of an inch from her scalp. So at this point, I believe we put a cap on her head and kind of let it process for about 10 minutes. Just try to see what those ends would do. They didn't do much. Like I said, we expected it not to do very much. But now I'm going through in half an inch sections to tap her roots. You guys are gonna notice that we kind of aborted mission early on her roots, only because we were going through on her roots with a darker color. I honestly didn't want her roots to lift as bright as they did. You can kind of see some of her roots where the previous color didn't touch it at, or it had grown out from. You could see where it's kind of like a pale yellow, or like the inside of a banana basically, which is the color that I would prefer the ends to be. But as we got closer to the roots, I didn't want her roots to lift that light. So we aborted mission on her roots just a little bit early. So you're gonna see some little splotchiness once we get her to the shampoo bowl and rinse her out. But that is because, like I said, we stopped early. I did not want to get her lifted that light, but also I just didn't want to over process those that mid section there where it had already started lifting like a little pale yellow. Alright, so here you're going to see that splotchiness that I was telling you guys about right at her roots. Her ends were like so super orange. That's the lightest that I could get it. I'm still new at this, y'all, so I still get kind of I guess you can say a little nervous sometimes when I do lightning services. And this is just me being completely transparent. I'm fresh out of school. So anybody that comes to sit in my chair, I really appreciate them, because honestly, it's all of it when you're working in a hair salon and doing hair, it's all practice. Practice makes perfect. So I tried my best to make sure that obviously her hair does not fall out, because I do not want that on my record, so but it was fine. Like I said, we were going in on her roots with a darker color anyway, so like I said, I wasn't really too concerned about how high up the roots were lifted. So I'm going in with my purple shampoo. Don't really notice the purple shampoo really does a difference. Maybe I'm not doing something right, but I was always told to use purple shampoo when you're doing lightener service, because it's supposed to help get rid of the brassiness. Well, as you can see, she was orange, so I don't really think it served much of a purpose, really. But we got her all rinsed out. At this point, we're gonna take her back to the chair, and I am going to go through with the roots. We are using my new Pulp Riot Velvet on the roots there. I've never used Pulp Riot. I'm a Paul Mitchell graduate, so all I knew at this point was Paul Mitchell. I've been trying to try out different little products. Oh, y'all see my little ear things? I saw those at the hair store, and I thought that was a good little investment, especially when you're doing color. You don't want to get color all over your client's ears and all over their forehead, and so I try to be really neat. I try to go quick with my process, with my applications, but I try to be neat as well, because I don't want my clients walking out and it actually looks like they were just there getting their hair colored. you know. So try to be considerate to your clients. But anyway, all I know is Paul Mitchell products. And once I was done with school, I was just like, you know, I need to look into some of these other products, because I'm pretty sure there's other stuff that I might like better. And I do. The Pulp Riot line for their like fashion colors and stuff. Listen, when I rinsed her hair out after, you know, we put all this color in, one thing that I did not like about Paul Mitchell's, I think it was Pop XG, as soon as you rinse it out, it was like most of the color came out. And I didn't like that. But that situation did not happen with the Pulp Riot. I felt like the color stuck very well. It's very vivid colors, and that's what I really liked. So we're going in on her roots probably about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and really just kind of flicking it on there. Didn't really have much of a floor plan, I guess you could say, going in with this. We just kind of had a vision. We wanted the roots to be dark and the ends to be orange and pink. I know those are crazy colors, but that's what we came up with. It turned out pretty cute though. So yeah, just going in with the velvet Pulp Riot color on the roots there, and then we're gonna go in after that with some different colors. Alright, so at this point we're going to go in with the Pulp Riot Candy and Nuclear, which is an orange and a pink. So I didn't really have much of a plan on how we were going to place these down. So I'm just kind of freehanding it right now, which is the beautiful part of being a hairstylist is, you know, sometimes you don't really know how something's going to turn out, but you just kind of got a vision in your mind, and you get clients like Tish, and a couple of my other clients that just kind of let you do your thing. So it's just like every other section I did was pink and orange, and I just worked that all the way through her hair, and that's what I'm doing here. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're getting ready to rinse her hair out. Colors turned out very beautiful. With that orangey undertone and that pink on top, the pink sort of came out like this really cute coral color. Like I said, it worked out for us. It wasn't exactly like 100% spot on, what we were looking for, but it turned out really cute still. Like I said, with the Pulp Riot, like I said, I'm rinsing this out, and you can see that a lot of the color is sticking like it's supposed to. You can see from the water that's rinsing out, it's not a whole lot that's coming out with it. So I was pretty happy and satisfied with how the hair held on to a lot of that color. And here we have it, the final results, y'all. So you can see the pink in some areas, orange in other areas. Definitely see the purple. That purple really stained her scalp, but in due time that will disappear. I'm going through my Mazzani Moisture Milk and my Heat Protecting Cream. I use that on pretty much all of my natural clients. I love it. So it's important to protect your client's hair whenever you're getting ready to apply that heat. So I'm using the round brush method to blow dry her hair, creating that tension with the heat, because her finished results, we are going to straighten her hair out, give her some curls and some body. Alright, so the pictures will be posted up here soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. I hope you guys love the finished product. Hope you guys get out there and get a chance to use some of that Pulp Riot products. I really loved it, really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.